Well, learning to be a leader isn't easy, but it is important, and not just professionally, but personally. Our next guest says it is something that can be taught, and at a very young age. Back again with us now is Master Amanda from Olson's Martial Arts Academy. And Amanda, always good to have you on the show as well.
Thank you, Amy. It's always fun.
Talking a little bit about leadership, which I think is so important to talk about. I think when we think of leaders, we think of adults.
Right.
But you talk about it's important to do it young, at a young age.
It is. The children in the class, we have tenets that we say at the beginning of every class. Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and respect. And so they're working on those words every time they come to class. But what I like to help them understand is they don't just do it in the classroom, but they're supposed to take that outside, and when they're at school or church or other activities or sports, they're supposed to show courtesy and respect and kindness, that sort of thing, and that shows that they're a leader. And I tell them that when you are respectful, you're showing leadership. You know, when you're kind, you're showing leadership. When you're making the right choices, then you're showing leadership. So it kind of gives them that empowerment of, oh, you know, I'm not just, you know, I'm going to choose to be kind or nice, and that's leadership. And I love that, to see the kids really doing that. And I do hear lots of stories from teachers and their parents about, oh, I want to tell you what my kid did today. I was so proud of them.
That is great. And those are big words at a young age.
They are, and we spend a whole month on one word. So when they come to class, every time they come to class, they're working on that word all month long, and then they can tell us, how did you know, I'll ask, how did you use courtesy at school today, you know, or did you have a chance to help someone and be respectful, or did you, perseverance is always a big one. That's a big word for them, and learning to stick to something and try hard and not give up, and they always have stories to tell about how they used it at school or home, and it's exciting.
I bet you are so impressed.
Oh, I am.
With the young children and how quickly they can catch on.
Yeah, they surprise me all the time about how smart they are, and how they really are listening and paying attention to everything that's going on and really trying to apply.
And it builds such character, really sets them up for a successful future, whereas if we wait until then, I think it's harder for them, because they kind of become maybe a little bit more in their own way.
Right.
But when they're so young, they're so impressionable.
Well, and I think, you know, so you have 7-year-olds playing on the playground, and they've heard what the word respect means, and, you know, somebody is being disrespectful or calling names, and they can realize that's not a way a leader acts, and can I step in and help, you know, or can I say, let's not say those things. And, you know, we give them words to say in those situations where they can help somebody who maybe is being picked on, and they can step in and be a helper.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
And so during all of these lessons, you're really working on the entire child as a whole.
Right. I think that, you know, it's important. You know, we're teaching them martial arts, and we're teaching them kick, punch, yell, and that's fun, and it's fun for everybody. But also, when do you practice it? You know, when you practice it in class or at home with your parents' permission. You know, you don't do it on the playground. You don't practice it at school. And that helps them with the discipline part of it. And that also can help them be a better leader.
And I think for parents at home, some wonderful opportunities to really start that dialogue, have those conversations, and use those words.
Yeah, we have workbooks that we send home with the kids that match what we're teaching them in class. So they are, you know, when we suggest on the way home from class, talk to your child about, you know, what did you learn today about integrity? You know, I heard the instructor talking about that, and you can have that conversation on the way home.
Certainly good lessons for all of us,
yes.
Children and adults.
Yeah, it's a good reminder for me too.
All right, well, great topic. We're going to give everybody some information. If you would like to learn more, or if you would like to enroll your child, of course, Olson's Martial Arts Academy right here in downtown Johnson City on Cherry Street. For more information too, you can check out their website.